Hello everybody, you join me on the Saturday the 7th of March 2020 on the promenade of Blackpool, looking at the North Pier, the sea and the promenade itself. This will serve as my introduction to my Sunday review for the 8th of March 2020. My thanks to everybody who watches my videos. Thank you awfully. Thank you all very much. Lots and lots this week. Our usual visits to the building sites, a walk down the road showing little guest houses, a visit to the Crazy Golf, and a look at a new bar that is being made by two business partners in Queen Street. 2 new shops and 1 new sign, plus a walk along the promenade itself. Hoping you enjoy, and thank you again for watching my videos. I'll start it off now. Bye bye.
Right outside the entrance to the Hounds Hill Shopping Centre of Blackpool, and I'm just going to turn around and I can show you this. Yes, a company has taken these 3 units that closed up earlier this year. We now have another company here called Steels. Now this sign was placed yesterday. So in the very near future, this area here, these 3 units here, will be open to this very, very large shop of Steels. Across the road is the old post office of Blackpool, Abingdon Street. Now I would like to show you this. This is the newest shop to open in Blackpool, right opposite the old post office. And how nice does this look? Cooked meats, hot and cold sandwiches, a bread basket and everything. This really does look nice. All that remains is for the sign writer to appear. They're just waiting for the sign to arrive, but I wanted to show it because it will go so well with the other one of Steels and the other cafe that we will be visiting next. Isn't this nice? What a difference it makes to this road. So there we are, the newest shop to open up in Blackpool. There's the barbecue shop there, and I'm just going to take you up here, the Deansgate. Now I'm just going to go up here because that green cafe that was seen many, many times on these videos now has its sign. So I'm just going to take you up there because I think it will go very well with the 2 previous venues that we have just visited. And here is that green cafe that we've always seen on these videos. And please notice the lovely sign, the Deansgate Kitchen. So there we are, there's the completed cafe now to include its wonderful sign, Deansgate Kitchen.
Hello everybody, and thank you ever so much for joining me. It is a marvellous morning here. There is no rain about on this Wednesday the 4th of March 2020, so I have to take this opportunity of making this video. Now we're going to go down Topping Street first of all, and please have a look at this. Major sewer works taking place. Isn't that deep? One of the gang has just told me that that circular object there is known as a manhole ring. That's going to go right the way down now, all the length of Topping Street, all these works, these sewer works and manhole cover works, all the length of Topping Street. And there's another one of those manhole rings straight in front of you. And all this here, this will be done as well, all this area here, that will take us down to the end of this cage and the end of the visit to Topping Street.
Now this is very interesting. Last week we see the installation of the electric. Now today we have the gas company here. The gas company is here to supply all the gas into the Premier Inn. So isn't that interesting? Within a couple of weeks we now have electricity into the build and also all the gas now into the build of this site of the Premier Inn.
I am advised that the water pipes are available already. It just needs to be connected to the water mains. So now we have water, electricity and gas all pumped in to this build of the Premier Inn. A visit to the front of the build. All going very well here as well, and this completes our visit today to the Premier Inn site. In front you see the central library, which means that we are now at the start and the works of Queen Street. We will have a walk up here so as we can see what is going on and the wonderful progress that is being made. Just approaching now the plant machinery that is doing the job. So now you can see the progress of Queen Street. Now this is oh so very nice to see. We see Blackpool Council Park Services here on this crazy golf area. They're cutting down some of these shrubs here. This crazy golf, which I have covered in the past, is a project of Blackpool homeless and street angels. They will actually be managing this. I'll take you to see the crazy golf now. Now all these holes will be painted after the work has been carried out that you've just seen. And to the right is the Metropole Hotel, just by the North Pier, just so as you know where we are. With a quick look at the Park Services van, this ends our visit to the crazy golf. For the past couple of weeks, on the seafronts, exactly opposite Blackpool Tower, there have been some tents erected. Now I can tell everybody what these are. These are purely refreshment areas for all the actors and actresses that are appearing and filming in Blackpool Tower itself. There's no filming in these tents, as said, purely a refreshment area. We are round the front now with a full view of the tents. Now I can tell you that what is being filmed in the Blackpool Tower is a fairy story and pantomime set to music. The film is scheduled to be released next year. We have arrived at the Sands Venue Resort Hotel, and we are at the side closest to Blackpool Tower. And a little bit of luck here, because we can see these tradesmen on this scissor lift taking this window right to the top of this building. I'm quite pleased with this. And now we can all see where it's going. It's going right up to the top level. And that will slot in nicely there. A look at that mobile crane, which is playing a huge part in this operation. And a full look at this side of the build. A view of the front of the build, and we can see yet another scissor lift in operation. Across the road, and another mobile crane just about to hoist something up to the top level. A view of that lift from another angle, the side closest to the amusement arcade. A full view of the side closest to the amusement arcade. At the rear of the build now, and this huge lorry has just arrived, waiting to be taken in to the build. I think everything will have to be unloaded here. This won't fit into the build. I can notice a forklift at the rear. Can you see it? Just moving a few paces to my right to show you a full view of the rear, and this will end our visit today to the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. The weather is holding up for me, so I must take advantage of this, and I'm going to walk the promenade now. Now, first of all, this is sea life. I've shown it in the past, a renovation job here, and sea life is still open every day during these works. A few paces away is Madame Tussauds, which is also awaiting a huge refurbishment. Just across the road is the Central Pier, and the actual pier itself is open, so I would like to show you the stretch of beach looking back to the North Pier and Blackpool Tower. I'm enjoying my walk along the promenade very much. I would like to show you this. Now, this is the Linden Hotel, a great family hotel, and there's no need for me to say that. Simply look at all the cars. Look at all the cars in front of this hotel on the 4th day of March. It's always well occupied, this hotel, throughout the year, and it was the first hotel that I photographed and videoed about 3 years ago, and I've always remembered it. Beautifully maintained inside and outside throughout this hotel. It really is. We'll just turn around and show you the view that you will have from this hotel. There we are, the beach and the Irish Sea and the promenade. St Chad's Road tram stop. That's where we were. The Blue Hotel is the Linden. So only yards from there is St Chad's Road tram stop. I am often criticised for not showing little guest houses and smaller hotels, so I aim to put that right today, and using St Chad's Road to do this. Blackpool, there are many streets and roads, all full of little guest houses and hotels, etc. So I've chosen St Chad's Road at first to actually take you down at both sides. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it to music. I think that would be the best thing to do. So we're going to walk up and down the two sides of St Chad's Road, showing all the different guest houses. have enjoyed this Wednesday walkabout very, very much, and now I'm going to return you back to Monday. This is Queen Street and the Slug and Lettuce. If I move across, we can see the old Roxy's and Whip It In, which has remained empty and in a bad state for quite a while. Wonderful news! It is now under complete renovation with these two business partners. We are inside now. The first thing I need to say is that I am correctly dressed. I have all safety equipment on, including the hard hats. This will be an actual gay bar, but couples and everybody else, very, very welcomed. Of course they are. Amazingly, inside you will see and notice, please, that this bar will be over 3 floors. Yes, there's 3 floors in this gay bar. Now, these two great partners have only had these premises for 2 weeks, and they moved in here, and they're in the process, as you can see, of stripping it all down. They will do the work themselves. This is what they do, and I am told that they do it very, very well, and this will be certainly some place when it is finished. They are aiming for, shall we say, halfway through this year to open up. There is no rush, of course, on this, because they will do a good job. I think now we will go up these set of stairs to arrive at the first floor. What a place this is! These are all remains from the previous bar. Great plans are expected here. I think this is going to be a VIP lounge. If I remember correctly, Carol took me round and I believe this is going to be a special VIP area. Just reversing now down to the ground floor. We are on the ground floor again. There's the entrance where we came in, and in front of you will be where the stage will be erected. There is another flight of stairs here that will take us returning visit to the first floor. Yes, there's 2 separate staircases that will take you to the first floor. Now, in front, another set of stairs which will take us to the second floor. I'm still quite overwhelmed at the size of these premises. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. This is going to be so very impressive and so very big. While we're here, I will just tell you the name of the bar will be Sherlock, as in Sherlock Holmes. The partner's other gay bar is the Eden. Now the Eden is in a road called Sherlock. That's why they've called these premises Sherlock. To our left is another flight of stairs which will take us up to the third level. Yes, we have made it to the top level of these premises. It is in very, very good hands, and this will be finished to a very, very high standard. It will not be rushed, however, but saying that, I think 4 or 5 months' time should see it open. With this view from the top level, looking right down to the ground floor, all that remains for myself to do is to wish the partners and the labourers they have with them all the luck in the world, and I wish to thank them very much for allowing myself to make this video. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this preview, and I wish everybody a very good evening. Bye bye.